We're not running a daycare here. We're running a country.
Well, but does it matter if the country does well if the people from your country are underemployed? They're having a hard time getting into universities. They're having a hard time with inflation. They're having a hard time finding a house. I don't know, Brendan.
But
Like,
those are all problems that are very separate from what we're talking about. Like, I talk about all the time. The housing problem is the easiest problem in the world to fix. Like, starter homes are $250,000 over what they should be because we're building 10% of the starter homes we used to build. That's an easy problem to solve. I don't know why Trump hasn't spoken about it, but all we need to do is incentivize home builders, make it so that they could actually make any bit of a profit by building a small house. Because right now, like, you literally can't build a small house without operating at a loss. So we just need to change the circumstances, even if we need to subsidize it to put that industry on the right track. Because right now they're only building $1 million homes. Let me explain myself from my national security degree quick. So, because Mr. Code Commando is coming after me. So, yeah, I majored in national security. I don't think that was a good major to choose. And like, I shit on myself all the time for that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and defend that. Like, I probably could have not gone to high school, or excuse me, not gone to college, and still did what I at first intended to do when I was in college. But yeah, I was planning to work for the CIA up until about my junior year, where I got red pilled because Trump started running. I was liking what he was saying. Didn't really know shit about politics at the time. But what he was saying resonated with me, and like everything that he said, I was like, oh yeah, like that's a great point. Nobody else has said things like that. So loved Trump, started expressing that in the classroom, and my freaking teachers who were my teachers were basically the deep state. So I had one professor who worked for the State Department, one who worked for the CIA, one who worked for like the NSA, like the whole deep state committee. And like, dude, they would literally give me bad grades if I spoke positively about Trump. So, and like, they were basically like regurgitating what MSNBC would say. So that put me on the course to basically, by the time I was done with school, I had no interest in working for the government. I went to the private sector and, kind of learned a bunch of shit that I could apply to something else for 2 years, and then got into media. So yeah, Commando, I'm not proud of the fact that I just chose a major because it was interesting to me. Like, I mean, if you're trying to put yourself in a good position right now, either go STEM in college, go into sales right out of high school, or go into the trades, because like all those things, well, aside from sales, but like trade and STEM, there's like a massive shortage of workers. So, naturally, those are the things that are going to pay more. Like, you could start your own business in both those things and crush it. Roberto, what do you think?
that you chose the wrong
Well,
career,
it's like, I
buddy.
mean, I don't deeply regret it, but yeah, no, it wasn't the right choice at the time.
You just said that you deeply regretted it.
No, I
Is
didn't.
You said it like
No,
I can.
I said it was the wrong choice. I said
I
it wasn't a smart choice to like just.
All right.
But I knew it was like the only thing that would keep me in college, because I don't know, like, it's college is so stupid, dude. I literally learned more about national security in my first 3 months out of college than I did for like 6 years in college.
Oh, it wouldn't be a good business if they told you all the national security and national security school, right?
I mean, it'd be a good business if they. I don't even think like the purpose of it is to put our government or our country in a better position. So maybe they are serving the exact purpose that they intend to serve. But yeah, like, oh god, I could tell stories all day about shit that they tried to push, but